Hello, hello. I forgot to set a thumbnail. I completely forgot about thumbnail. It's fine. We don't need a thumbnail. We'll just figure it out. I'm just here to do some gameplay anyway. We'll start off with a 505, which is just no timer. And let's see how it goes. I'm pretty sure timer is pretty free. Let's see how it goes. Pre-pot. Configure this thing again. What's in this thing? Which the angle doesn't actually matter, but whatever. Hey, yo, how's it going, introvert? I actually don't know how the waves start. We'll figure it out, I guess. Is that a whole ass shaman? Yeah, whatever, close enough. I don't have Entity Hider on. Well, we just give them 139s for free. Still worth red Xing? I don't think so. Great. Very, very good game. My man, I'm not red Xing. Oh, it doesn't matter. You don't have a Book of the Dead? No, what have I done? I'm leaving. I knew something was amiss. Something was amiss. It's fine though. I don't got any bankers in this. Guess you need like a Masori top if you want a one shot a shaman. Interesting. If you already know 5 to 1 red X and you're confident with it, I don't really see a problem with doing it, but yeah, like, why bother really? A little inefficient here what I'm doing. Oh my god, please get back here. We'll leave the other one alive there. We can volatile him. I forgot the Book of the Dead again. SMH my head. There's a one shot there. I forgot I gotta two shot this thing. I gotta remember to get the Book of the Dead. Okay, so like, looks like somewhere between 130 something to 140 something is free. Seems like. I will abandon the raid because I forgot my Book of the Dead again. There you go. Got 8 restores in this setup, not bad. Let's try this. Don't really need to pre-pot because you don't take any damage on Baba. Wonder Shadow scales beyond 500. Most people are guessing not. But you'll still get somewhat increased purple chance by going to like higher invos. So that's like yet to be discovered. My guess is if Shadow is not going to scale beyond 500 and they nerf to scaling, it probably is worth it a little bit, but probably not to the extent of getting like overly draining. If that makes sense. My Fang hit this? Nice. Like, I don't think it'd be worth to like grab overly draining if it's not going to scale. But it probably is worth it to push a little bit extra. Oh my god, I forgot this thing is always high HP. Does a Chin one-shot these? Doesn't? Huh. Interesting. Why not? Many for swarms? No, it's something else. I can't reveal the secret. Sorry to say. I'll have to find out. It's... I mean, I haven't actually tested it. Speaking of which, I need the tile pack. I actually don't think I one-shot without, I don't think I one-shot these boulders, so I have to be kind of careful. Oof. I probably don't need that much restore. Too lazy to lazy flick. I'll use my Bofa. Okay. Tile packs. Where are they? There's... Let's see how these things work. Oh. Cool. Instant 30% spec. This is a one shot? Hell yeah, I'm gonna fall asleep right here. Speaking of which, actually I need to... I shouldn't add these yet. Is it like copy? Oh, it does. It's a copy. First time testing it? Yeah, I haven't tested it before, but it seemed pretty viable. Oi, this way. I looked at the DPS on the calcs, and it was pretty close to Shadow, and it's actually better than Shadow if you have Masori. That being said, like, it's only viable versus Shadows. And you can only use it on 2 of 3 attacks. But even if you just camp it, it is a little bit better than Bofa. Like, I think it was like 6%. If you do 2 Predator hits and then 1 Bofa hit with it, then it's like 20% better. Like, if you can be asked. But I have no experience Vortic Butterflying, so I'm just winging it. This is more like a testing stream and not like a formal video. And only today realize your picture is a blue ringed octopus. Yeah, I love those things. Now, I don't live in an area where they exist because I'm not Aussie, but still. Doesn't really matter how I swarm. No, now that I think about it, I should have done the regular. It doesn't really matter actually. I'm not planning on trapping them earlier though. Guess I'll just try this for now. Doesn't really matter. I'm only planning on trapping one of the rangers. I might have ruined it a bit, but whatever. Oops. I forgot how to swarm. Oops, supposed to use the chin-chonk around that. Yellow carriage is pretty good on this guy. I'll just kill this one. Did I even set that trap up correctly? Probably not. I say yellow carriage is good and it hits like 5 like ones. I'm guessing I could have saved like a minute and a half on this Kefri already. I'm just like swarming correctly. Oh my god, I don't know how long my thrall has been gone, but I thought this agile scarab that was like on the corner of my screen was the thrall. I'm noodling a lot on this one. Oh my god, my thrall counts? That's kind of cringe. Slow piping between, yeah. I haven't tested it yet. It wasn't the purpose of this particular run, so it's okay. Also mess up swarming, so this is gonna be slow Kefri. In a while. Maybe I should bring regen if I'm not gonna flick. I don't want to use any more prayer for this room. Although, it'll probably be fine anyway. Like, this is a chill power life inventory anyway, there's like no specs in it. That last bit of HP is taking forever. Am I missing anything? Okay. Obviously, a Kefri shouldn't take 6 minutes. I just messed up swarming. Oh my god. Wait a minute. Whoosh. What? Why are they asking for all this stuff? How dare they? I'm dropping that one. You wish. Okay. What I want to do is I need to set up the tiles. Hold on. Yo, how's it going, juxtaposed? Okay, these are my tiles. So what I'm gonna do is export, put up a little notepad, paste, save as Akka 5-tick. Okay, and then how I destroy you. Oh my god, they're labeled. Ew. Anyway. Am I missing something? Oh, there you go. I did not just give it the hash-slinging slasher. Don't touch me, I'm sterile. This feels so weird. I am not used to Vortic Butterflying. Oh, my thrall timers are off. I have 2-minute thralls. What a luxury. Let's test this out. Obviously won't work there, but here should. There it did, okay. We have 2 out of 3. Oh shit, I didn't expect to proc there. Okay, so it works on those 2. Doesn't work on this bottom one. Typically doesn't work on the outer ones. Oh! Never punished. They'll punish me later. Well, I guess I could just drag him underneath while I'm... Oh, kind of weird to get back into cycle. Oh, it says clockwise. I didn't realize it's a... Alright. Yo, how's it going? Doing good. A little bit of lag there. I think my music replacer plugin is on or something. Losing a bunch of ticks. do I feel about the ToA changes? Kind of meh, whatever. As a high invo runner, obviously not a fan. Oh my god, I'm supposed to be butterflying. I'm like so used to just like face tanking that, which I guess I did. Yeah, I kind of ate that. Ooh. Fuck it, we ball. We fang spec. It's like no orb zone. Okay. Yeah, I messed that up a lot. I'm gonna have to try that out a little bit more. The Venator bow works on some of them. Now, I gotta see if it's worth it, because it's gotta work on hopefully 2 of 3 spots on every quadrant. Oh yeah, Jagix's handling of bots has kind of been weird. They haven't banned it that many recently. I'm going power life on this setup, so it's not too bad. I do have to flick though. Maybe I should bring a regen. Sunfire Splinters, 200 GP each. That's fine, right? Right, guys? That's fine. Yeah, bots are completely out of control right now. Delve bosses will be insane rewards. I am looking forward to that. Save a slot on boots and max setups. Armor looks pretty free. Might be a little bit low on restore on this run. Pathfinder probably isn't worth it. I don't think I can drink this, so I'm just gonna drop down on the floor. That's not ideal. But I hit. I'll lower the music a little bit. Can't drink this, can I? Nope. The hydro is on. Does Ambro get prayer? Unfortunately not. I wonder. Let me try something. I'll have to try it later. Put him down like that. Does this work? Ah, too far. It's fine. Oh, my aluminium sterile. So the idea was I was gonna drag him just one to the east here, and then just AFK. That is not Piety. Should have brought my SGS. No. I was not counting in the slightest, but I don't think it matters. Is that 4? 5? 6? Nope, not even close. So if I turn off the timer, I can take something else to help and be chilling at 500. Wonder what that would be. Never lucky. Overlords? Overlords is pretty good to turn off. They do make it easy to swarm P1 though. I think I'm gonna keep them. There's something... I mean, I already have overly draining off. I could have died off. I could go to double power, but right now this is a no spec setup. Or you still want overly draining off for BGS, but I'll hit these 4. Ah. Forgot. Oops. I don't normally like to flick this, but took a lot of damage in Akka, which is not supposed to happen. Probably should have brought a regen too, since it's a no flick setup, or was intended to be no flick setup. Would have gave me some nice value. Obviously, no flick is out of the question now, with how little I have. And canceled my attack there. GM Beats. How's it going? Level 4 Baba do anything or just sit back? Actually, good question. I actually don't know. Fun fact: the Sun Karis cannot smite you. I don't really have enough to Karis. I did a little oopsie. That's fine. We're just not gonna take damage. Take on the changes? I mean, they're great for non-shadow owners. Never lucky. Oh. Yeah, I hate to see it. That is not rigor. Aw. I checkmated there. Alright, I don't have time to flick rigor. What am I doing? Whoa, lag. That's weird. That was surprisingly still free, even though I probably had like 3 minutes of mistakes from Akka and Kefri alone. Well, that's obviously not right. Okay, so let's try... Let us try... What do I want to turn off today? $475 maybe? 485. Let's try 485. Just go that way. That sounds easier. The SGS. I haven't settled on like any particular meta right now, so I'm just kind of experimenting around. Let's try. Eventually, we're gonna aim for 500. I think the last setup might be like when I'm a little bit more practiced. Have the changes made 545 easier? Yeah, for sure. You don't need to learn 5 to 1 Baba now. And you can Sun Karis the Soldier Scarabs. Well, I guess, yeah, the Soldier Scarabs in general. And then nothing's really changed on Akka too much, except he's just more consistent, which is always nice. This is one shot. It's not. Messy clicks. How dare you? Ah! Okay. Surely we don't miss the other one. Guess I'll just leave this on the floor. Ah, tick's lost. Don't look at me, I'm sterile. Don't look at me, I'm sterile. Don't touch me, I'm sterile. That's you though. Dude, what am I doing? I gave him the hash slinging slasher. This feels so illegal. Yo, how's it going, Imperatus? It's like I'm doing bloodied blows. It wouldn't. Could have died to those baboons. That was a chance I was willing to take. This one doesn't do any damage, right? Wait, does he not summon the thing? The rubble over my head? Hands off the keyboard! Ah, we're back. Let's go back and forth. Chill here. That's crazy, bro. I left the restore. Oh, no, I didn't. prophecy was true. We were just gonna AFK Baba. I'm surprised it doesn't even drop the rubble above my head. That means I can AFK even longer. You just gotta move for slow shadow only, which is kind of crazy. I'm not sure if I'm a agreeer on that one, but sure, I guess. I think 545s probably have about a 9 point something drop rate. 9.5, I guess, like percent drop rate. Don't get the point of removing technique from the room. Look. You and me either. But whatever. Dude, throw the chin. Alright, so I probably trolled about 2 swarms there. Didn't even see this one, like, definitely colorblind kind of thing. Definitely colorblind kind of deal right there. Oh my god. It procs so fast. Stop. Please stop. Please stop proccing. It's actually extremely annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I didn't drag it. That's what's going on. There you go. There's always 25 swarms. For the first one, it's 14, but that's only if Caffrey's at least level 2 and you have more overlords on. I know, very specific, but yeah. And then it's like 20 something for the second phase if you have overlords on. Does that hit me? I gotta be careful right there. Yeah, it does. I guess it doesn't really matter if that hit me because I have the health to tank it. Honestly, I can't be asked to flick that this last bit. And drink the restore. $4.39. Yeah, it's a lot better than the 6 minutes I just had last read. Rust is derusting. Okay, let's try the Venator bow again. Oops. You can switch now because I messed up. Okay, it doesn't hit there. So this quadrant only works on one of two, it looks like. Careful there. Oops. That's not good. That burns a bit. I just keep fanging, that's great. I guess... I was gonna say, I guess it doesn't really matter if I can Venator him there, because I can just drag him down. Oh. Okay, so there's like a spot you're supposed to lose a tick or something. You can't just keep going like you can with like 5-tick butterfly. You have to kind of realign. Today I learned. Oh, this is the mage phase. I'm tripping. Ah! Are we good? This one shouldn't work. Should be these two, right? Oops. Okay. The Venator bow doesn't work in like 3 spots that I thought it would. Probably because it's not seeing Akka Southwest tile, unfortunately. So, unfortunately, I think it has to go in the bin. It's kind of hard to get hit. There's like no orbs now. Can you damage Akka while clones are up? No. Well, yes, no, but mostly no. You can only do it while, what's it called? With like vengeance stuff, like recoil damage. So realistically, no. On face scale raid level? Probably, yeah. A bit lackluster right now. Probably don't need to flick. Not sure though. I'll flick anyway, I'll see. Turn on preserve a little bit late there. It's a power life setup, so you can't really go wrong, I guess. Gonna run some max setups today. Probably not today, but probably over the weekend a little bit. I guess today is Friday, so maybe later today, but probably not in this very stream. I was just planning on doing some late night tries before I go to bed. I already fell asleep today. I was like, well, I need to do something to fall asleep, and here I am. Ah. Any thoughts on T-Bow but no shadow setups? Yeah, they're fine. Nothing wrong with them. And I'm doing a Bofa setup. T-Bow would just be better. Guess I'll use a Sun Care so if I mess up, I don't die. Ah. I didn't think that would happen. I'm a fool. He strat sets setups with Akka changes? Well, I mean, hopefully you have like ZCB for Akka himself. You're chilling. I'm still testing out the Venator bow. Doesn't seem to really do anything. There's too many spots it doesn't work. I thought it would work in a few more spots. It needs to work in like 2 of 3 quadrants to be... Not 2 of 3 quadrants, like 2 spots out of the 3 in the quadrants for it to be kind of like worth. But it doesn't seem like it is. Bro. I've whacked it like every raid. Howdy, Janksa. How is it going? Wait, we have 15 minutes to hit the timer? I'm chilling. Did you take dehydration and didn't notice? No, I just wanted to use it so I can have like a better no flick setup. Like, I'm big chilling right now. I'm mostly seeing what I can get away with on the setup, if that makes sense. I want to make him move like 1 to the east here. That should do, right? Didn't? Dang. Now, if I've done my math correctly, oh no, it covers the whole thing. It's fine though. So if I stand here, right? I only need to stare at this side of the screen, right? Bombs can't land here. Is that how that works? Technically. I don't think that's too useful though. Because spraying melee is like more work. Want to reduce the work. Neat idea though. Oh, oops, lost a hit. Who cares? It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, this setup is kind of big chillin'. Watch a bomb like land underneath my thrall or something. It's fine, I'm standing next to it. That's just definitely unnecessary. Drown out my voice with other noises. That's messed up, dude. SMH. Oh, my adrenaline. No. They took everything from me. Oops. No one saw that. Why am I back here? Name a more iconic duo. Me and BGS whacking. It seems like the best no-flick setup. I flicked on Zebek, but it doesn't seem necessary. And I think I flicked in Baba, but that one's like easier to lazy flick. Still not sure if that's necessary. SGS was definitely unnecessary. I only used it for 2 specs. It doesn't really get that much value until I use it again. Not trying to listen to the sounds of Warden actually. Gonna turn that off. Oh my god, I'm not using Preserve, I'm trolling. Surge bot? For speed raids, for sure. I think for casual raids, it's not really worth the slot. This adds like a little bit more flicking, which is a little annoying. It doesn't offer too much DPS. There's like 1 extra spec of room. Probably saves you like 15 seconds though. 15 to 20 something seconds. It's actually not bad if you think about it for an inventory slot. It's like what Tormented saves you in this setup. I guess 485s are like the new 400. Barely to flick. Seems like we're big chillin'. Oh no, the BGS whack. Yeah, I hate to see a 1. There you go. I don't even care if that hits me. All my deeps. Yeah, that could hit me. Worth. And that could hit me. Don't care. I have this. The funny potion. Don't care. Dodge when it's convenient. 36 minutes. Didn't really flick. Huh. Yeah, I didn't need to flick. Definitely didn't need to. Even for Baba or Zevik. Chillin'. Oh, let's go. Very, very nice. Guess I don't need Sun either. I didn't really use it. Need more restore. It's kind of nice to have though as an emergency. Sure. Careful, SpongeBob. What's the percent of those? I think it's 1 in 50. I have to buy another Karis Partisan. I think one of the NPCs here sells it, right? Huh. I gotta look it up. Osaurus Karis Partisan. I've been playing a lot of Terraria recently, and I can't break the habit of like putting OS or S before I type in like wiki. It's located. He's in the middle of nowhere. Sell him. In Alcarid, okay. That's fine. Do it some other time. Okay, so Venator Bow, no bueno. SGS, no bueno. And I guess that's it, right? This is the setup. You can like, yeah, this is for sure a no-flick setup. I don't need either of those two. Holy moly. Anyway, that's with no dehydro though, so that's probably the best no-flick setup I think, is for this setup, this 45. If you do something like this, you shouldn't need to flick. Like ever. If you're okay flicking dehydro. Thing is, do you even need to? I'm not sure. Try the 505 again with this setup. Why do you have 500 millichins? I don't know. I do. Do, you know? Oath plate. How stylish that is. Be nice for the BGSs if you have oath plate, but I think this is the best no-flick setup. Wonder if there's anything I can do to make Akka a little smoother. Do I have any DPS specs? Let's think. Can't think of anything. Fighter torso, blood moon legs. It doesn't really make a difference, so yeah, why not, right? Do I even have blood moon? I don't even own blood moon legs. Let's wear these. Ew. What is it? This is another no-flick setup, I guess. I feel like there's no reason not to bring legs, though. You know, like tacits or something. It's just like so troll. Blue moon. Yes. Why not, right? What a setup. I definitely don't need this regen, but whatever. I'm gonna try no flicking every room. 505. I'm gonna try it. None at all. This doesn't count. I flicked. Over. you show 505? That is in fact what we are doing. Ah, the clicks. What? Not guaranteed? Terrible game. You're telling me he's bofable? It doesn't drop the rock. Keyboard off. Hands off the keyboard. I'll actually use this one. Because if I break it, it's kind of annoying. Like, I still don't need to move. This is crazy. Like, normally it would drop something on me right here. Picks lost. Never financially recover. Oh. See me rolling. And then I use this side, right? Oh yeah, I'm just gonna chill here. I don't think this can reach over there. And then I can just keep AFKing here. Hard boss. Wait, what? That deals no damage. Look, nothing in this raid does deal damage anymore. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy, man. Hey, this is their vision, I guess. It is what it is. Bofa users just chilling, doing 505s, no flicking. You know, this is the future. This is the future. I'm pretty sure the timer can be on and I can turn something off. Question is, what do I turn off? I'll sandbag this one here. Tap this twice. Oh, I didn't drag it to the normal spot. I'll skip that one over there. Actually, Fang is not that good on this guy. Oh, I messed up and dragged him out of the cage. I forgot you're supposed to like stand somewhere over there to drag him in. It's fine though, you can just like 3-hit this guy. NBD. I got bit. So better to use Karos on Scarabs now? Yeah. They have no defense, so it's actually better than most options, just to use a Karos and stab its death. So I'm gonna save my Fang specs for the very last phase. Might switch to Melee Thrall for Caffrey specifically, because I actually don't want the Thrall to help me with the Arcane. It's actually really annoying having him hop an extra time potentially because of it. And then we'll dump it at the end. E-bot. Dump it. We're bringing Void Waker for a Bofa 500 kit. Yeah, I would say so. Void Waker's pretty good. Yeah, it saves a lot of time. I'll be honest. This is a 505. I'm big chillin', and I think it's fine. I think you have the space. You could just lazy flick one room, but yeah, it saves a lot of time. Yeah, I actually don't know what to do with my restores here. Remember, I could always wear like crystal legs and save a slot here. But actually, I guess I'm wearing Blue Moon Tacet, so it's like the same thing. I have no idea how to set this back up. Okay. I think we're good. Is it a perfect butterfly? No. Who cares? Actually doesn't need to be perfect anyway. Oh my lord. Can't be that imperfect though. Could have done this to me. Didn't have it me. Oops. You don't like Vortic Butterfly? Yeah, it's a bit weird. Three-tick Butterfly just feels like it just feels like 5-tick. You just have to hit a little bit more often. The 4-tick Butterfly, you have to click more. It's also a little bit harder to recover, but that's probably just because I'm inexperienced of it, to be honest. Oh, so this is like way to take on the other tile. There you go. I think it's set up now. Be relatively perfect with a butterfly, actually. Lose some time on the memories, but whatever. Time looks pretty free either way. Also tick there. I can't get DPS check if I stop the clock on purpose. That's clearly what I was going for, right, guys? Oh, he's a magician. Fankit sellers out of business. Goddamn right. These are like the money rates now. Ah, the only person who knows how to get hit by him. It's actually harder to get hit than to not get hit. Oh. It's like none of them now. Those people would die because of last row P4. That's their problem. I'm actually hot take. So they're not they're planning on letting you disassemble your max capes for sailing. Not gonna lie, I kind of wish they didn't, so that any max players who bought their Inferno cape will have to buy another one. The humiliation. That'd be perfect. As someone who is extremely against buying services. Never lucky. Oh yeah, well, max major like never reached last row. People actually buy Inferno capes? Yes, a lot of people buy Inferno capes. It'd be like a nice way to reset. If that makes sense. Like reset the cape economy. Hormones wasn't selling me on the quiet prayers. That's for like max 500s though. Wait, why am I flicking? I don't need to flick. I forgot. I'm big chillin'. This is a no flick raid, no flick raid. Sorry. Unfortunately, not everyone derives a fun gameplay experience from a difficulty. I do, but a lot of people do not. Jackix is aware of this. Billions of ticks lost. Oh my lord. Couldn't have been me. Going through 40 waves of bullshit isn't fun to try again. It's not about the 40 waves. It's that if you bought the kit, you'd have to buy it again. It is a price worth paying. For the greater good. Also, you'd be on task, so like, just brute force everything. Even though I'm not personally a fan of the first 40 waves either, really, but I'd be more than happy to do it again, just so that people who bought it and have been chilling on it, thinking they're safe, thinking they have to do it again. I would gladly pay that price. What is happening? Gotta replay that. My brain just exploded. My brain just exploded. I clicked to the left. Oh, okay. I clicked to the left there. Yeah, I just okay. I clicked to the left of the prayer. What does he hit me? 87. I have 87 HP. 9 and 40. Lucky. Must be glitch. True. That would make the cape sellers profit more. Yeah, I'd be okay with that. Do I agree with people selling capes? No. But what I hate more are people that buy capes. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna put on the timer. It seemed free. What do I turn off for 500? What is big chillin'? I mean, realistically, this is big chillin', also. But no, I don't want quiet prayers. What do I want? It's 475. This is 515. Screw it, we're just gonna do 515. Why not? Okay, let's see. Have you done any 545 since the update? I have not. I have not. Seems pretty chill though. Radiant Oath Firekeepers. They're just baiting at that point. They know what they're doing. They're baiting. You win today. I shan't entertain. A little slight 300% HP increase. I actually don't want to use the rock. Because look, if I use the rock, it's gonna drop rubble on my head. But if I use Sarko, chillin'. As a monkey time, like 130 something. I wonder. Oh, actually, I can make it use the Sarko. What am I wearing? Bananas are the biggest threat, yeah. Bananas are actually spookier than anything. It's crazy how it doesn't drop a rock, like, after this pops. Actually, like, Slayer boss kind of shit. Who put Scurries on my 515? It's actually... it's actually more effort to do the room mechanic as, like, intended. We'll put that there. Rude as fuck. Ah, they got me with that one. And takes loss. That's a little awkward. Your fanning timings on like a weird timer. Oh, it's time to wake up. Alright, I sleep. Right now, Vane, we're trying to figure out if it's like 540 something or if it's 530-ish or like 500. I actually don't know what the sweet spot is for like best purples. I mean, considering both us doing like 515, crazy. I think the Masori items need to be on the sync list. Yeah, probably. Why did Masori go down so much? Because Masori's kind of awkward to butterfly with. Like, the ZCB is fine, right? But because Akka has so much like 20% HP thresholds, and a lot of the damage is from rubies, it makes it kind of meh butterfly with a ZCB. And then for shadows, you don't really have a good solution. I tried using Venator Bow, but it doesn't proc that well, fortunately. I thought it'd be more usable in more spots, but because of the bouncing rules, it doesn't usually work out. I think Masori butterflying might be cooked. I wonder what the price is of bow. Bow of 123. 5. Very good, very good. As someone who owns, let's see, 35 Bofas, I'm very happy. Stonks. Missed a swarm. Could have gotten one more there. I kind of messed up here. I didn't mean to trap both rangers. I mean, it's fine, but excuse me. That's actually really annoying. No, I want to hit him. I mean, I can just kill him with a bow. Guess I'll do that. It's either that or our son, but considering there's 0 defense, I actually don't think it really matters now that I think about it. Yep, I'm just gonna melt him with both. Oh yeah, that's so dumb. I'm allowed to get away with this. There are no consequences for this game. I hope they don't change the thrall behavior. It's annoying, but there's a workaround. I could use the melee thrall and summon it down here. There's better DPS on Arcane and melee? It is, yeah. Even yellow Karis poking is better than using a Fang. And it's pretty significantly better. I think it's like 10.5 or 11 DPS depending on your gear, compared to like 9 with Fang. Something like 10%. Yeah, I mean the thrall behavior, you can work it both ways. If I just use a melee thrall, then I don't really need to deal with it as much. It's just hard to remember to use a melee thrall for Kefri. It's because you're so used, just like habits. I think this hurts me, but worth. What does? Wait, I can drop this now. Is ToA considered a raid or a minigame? Look, you know the answer already. Look, you as well as I already know the answer to that. We're chilling. I still one down it without. Let's see. I messed up the hit there. Yeah, I guess it's fine. Shadow Butterfly still BIS? Yeah. All they did was let you butterfly with Bofa now. My thrall. Forgot that's a thing. I think most people are in agreement that Akka changes are good. They appeal to every like demographic. Well, other than Comphase, I think it's pretty good. I think Comphase didn't really need to be easier. Done. Level 4. And then I'll catch that. Seems like the only thing I caught were those hands. Uh, oops. Don't mind me. We're just making mistakes to simulate the average raider experience on purpose, obviously. Any BGS whackers? Gonna be me. Pigs lost. Never financially recover. You probably don't need this regen, to be honest. But oh well. The baboons Baba spawn are a bit too accurate on Torva. I think they've probably always been dead accurate, to be honest. They've always been really accurate. My immersion. Need my missing pings. Alright, there you go. Got my missing ping. Will 500 even be optimal for purples per hour? Well, it's gonna be bare minimum 500, but as for what level of 500 is more like the no matter what, it's gonna be 500 minimum if you're looking for like money or purples per hour. But as for like GP though, we're not sure if it's gonna be like 500s or if it's gonna be like 540 or like 530 or something. Oh my god, I didn't click. The reason for that is because Mod Goblin said apparently like the Shadows weighting doesn't change past 500, which is kind of a big deal because that's like, you know, the majority of the money. I forget how long Wardens is with this setup. Should I flick? Is 4 restores enough? Actually, no, I'm fine. But I'll have 2 more. Probably won't use more than 1.5 in this room. Maybe no more overly draining. Yeah, I'm thinking no overly draining, and that's it. It'll be like 530. Might be the meta. Will shadow prices slowly go up or down? I think eventually, long term, they'll go down. But for a while, they'll go up. Because 400s did get a nerf. And I think 400s are still going to be like what the majority of the player base, obviously not you guys watching me, will be running. You guys can see how easy like a 515 is with like no flicking and Bofa. So I don't really... I assume you guys are smarter than to run 400s at this point. Seeing how free 500s are already. But for like, I think the majority of the player base is going to be lagging behind on that. They're going to be sticking on 400s, even though 500s are free. Yeah, sub 35 was already like consistent without specs. If you add in specs, it's probably very close to sub 30. Like extremely close. Rude. It's acid there. Don't touch me. I'm sterile. Yeah, waiting won't change, Purple Chance does. But because Purple Chance scaling was nerfed compared to last patch, it may not be worth it to go overly draining and push that last 15. I'm gonna guess it probably isn't. Because I was thinking about it, I was like, well, you probably only go up like 0.3 purple. Which is... seems to be like a 5% change. I think overly draining slows the rate down just a little bit more than 5%. Not even counting the fact that overly draining just makes it way easier. Sorry, having it off makes it way easier to safe up. Because then Karis only goes to 75. So I'm gonna guess overall, probably not worth it in the long term to run overly draining. Next one's gonna be blood, so I don't really need to pray against this one here. I'll take chances. What if you can't run double trouble? Then learn to run double trouble. Simple as that. I didn't have preserve on. No wonder my DPS was in the dumps. The solution is simple. You must learn it. Do be like that. Okay, and how? I mess up all the time. You just do Akka as your first run while you learn. You know, like a 100 invo Akka or something. The way the orbs are planted is when you move in a direction, it'll place it one in front where you land, and it'll place it where you ran from. So as long as you either move in twos or only move in like very deliberate ones, you're fine. Just don't move like 1-1-1 in the same direction over and over. An easy tip I like to do to get to the middle is you can typically, I'm pretty sure there's like an attack tile that's like right in the middle too, right by a symbol. You can just use that if you're using Fortune Butterfly. I don't know all of the attack tiles, but if they're all ToA, then you can just use that. And what I mean by that, like if the attack tiles are just too away from the symbol, you can just like click the symbol, get to the middle. That usually works, but at least that works for like Shadow. I don't remember for Butterfly. I kind of just wing it. Just make sure you never like walk 2 ones like this, you know, like in a row. And when in doubt, just keep moving. That's another one. Like when in doubt, just keep moving. Three, 4, 5. You'll get it eventually, though. Like, there's nothing wrong with learning it, you know? Learning isn't instant. Learning takes time. You'll get it there. You'll get it. I'm gonna stand here for bombs, because then I can see more. I only need to worry about this area. Because, like, this whole area is blocked off, right? So I just need to worry about this. My eyes only need to be here. Wait, that's so chill, though. Need to look at this. We'll save some for Blue Karis. I think this is 6, and then 7, I think. I can indeed count. No bombs, that's right. I blocked everything else. Wait, this is actually no flick territory. Nice. No flicking Baba, no flicking Kefri, no flicking Zebek. 515, big chiller. I got Hasta and Yellow Karis since I got Yellow James today. Do I main hand Yellow Karis on Kefri now? I think Hasta might be a little bit better than Yellow Karis. I'm not sure. I'm gonna need someone to fact check me on that one, to be honest. Ah, Tick's lost. It's okay. But if you get the black Karis, for sure use that. The new Karis that came out today or Wednesday. Never lucky. I was thinking about the passive effects. Are those a problem to deal with? Well, they're only beneficial passive effects. Unless you're talking about like losing prayer on a kill, no, that doesn't really matter too much. If the wiki says yellow Karis is better, then use that. Not the wiki, the DPS calc. For sure, I can tell you that the yellow Karis are better for the overlords. Kefri itself, I'm not too sure. It may also differ depending on the invocation level you're running. I'll preserve up. I cancel my attacks. I'll be honest. They should have just buffed blue Karis. I don't know why they made a whole black Karis, but whatever. They should just give him blue Karis like a ToA only effect instead of giving it to black gem. It's so weird. But oh well. In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really matter. Force the cloggers to come back. Well, no flick 515 seems kind of lit. You guys just casually move up 115 invocation. Bofa or Adlotl? Bofa. Adlotl is pretty much always worse than Bofa. I'm just gonna BGS once for P4. That way I have an emergency Karis. And if it misses, it misses. It is what it is. Dodge one rock. I don't think I even need the for a regen pot. I think a regular pot's fine too. And of course, you could flick in Baba, Kefri, or Zebek. So you have 3 rooms that are very easy to do lazy flicks as well. Not to mention basic stuff like you could also flick Piety on core. I don't think I even flicked for the obelisk, so and that's like an easy one too. I'm not even gonna flick for these. I'm just gonna leave it on. Well, I could have stabbed one skull for a little extra HP on the overheal there. Not that big of a deal though. Oh my god, the timer is so free at 36 minutes. Full skull skip. No spec weapons, by the way. Ah, the whack! Lucky. How do you feel that Akka still changes without messing up Butterfly? He doesn't. I don't know if you're out of the loop, but he doesn't do that. That was in the initial blog, and they said they basically changed so that if you perfectly Butterfly, he doesn't change ever. BGS and Muster is Bone Dagger, okay. Bone Dagger's okay for like the first 3 rooms, but it's pretty bad and a pretty big time loss in the other rooms. Well, sorry, and Wardens. It also makes it harder to get like 3 down and stuff, but that's not usually an issue. I'm gonna be here for a solid minute. Can't wait to see what the actual rate will be, yeah. My DPS is in the gutter. I haven't gotten hit yet, though. I'll get hit here. I got checkmated. My brain in process. No! It's fine. Alright. It's obviously not 16%. It's probably like 8 point something, but never lucky. Still have 2 whole sand views. Bruh. Oh, the fake clue. Huh, what do I do with these extra restored? I mean, I guess obviously you would have like ZCB or Void Waker. Be a nice upgrade. Or ZVAMs. I guess you could do like triple gloves, right? Obviously, if you had like Z-Vams, that'd be really, really good. You could do a triple glove setup. I think Oath Plate would be worth it to bring top and bottom if you own it. Especially with how easy it is to get Oath Plate. Maybe something like this would be pretty good. This would be like a higher level Iron Man setup, I would say, something like this. Obviously, these could be like Ancestral. And then you should still be big chillin', honestly. Well, I'm gonna go to bed, guys. Thank you for watching. That was some pretty good 515s, I guess. That is the new Iron Man setup you're running. Obviously, if you're not comfortable, you can run no timer. You could run like this 475 is also like super chill. You would have Ambro. You would still have Ancient Haste off. And you could also do the same thing I just ran right now. And if you're struggling with just time, you can just go with this also, no Pathfinder. There's a lot of different setups you can run, honestly, with this kind of setup. A 515 seems like where this one would stop, if I had to guess. Timer was pretty easy, and I didn't have to flick. Would you take Oath over Bandos? Yeah, Oath is always better than Bandos. Helps with BGS specs, but it's not really too helpful otherwise. Well, guys, have a good one. I'll probably do some max gear setups, like tomorrow. But I gotta go to sleep for work. I'm probably just gonna run the regular, like 540s, except not have overlay training, I guess. So yeah, 530. I'll probably run 530s tomorrow and test it out.